This is lesson 5 on factoring. So I'm going to take this 2x squared plus x plus 6 and I'm going to factor it. This is the first time we've had an a value of 2, or really any a value other than 1. So I've got 2x squared and I've got minus 6. This one will be easy because we have an x and we have 2x, right? 2x times x is 2x squared. That's really the only option. And then with minus 6, we've got a couple options. So let's try minus 1 and plus 6. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. Well, negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x, and x times 6 is 6x. Well, 6x minus 2x is 4x, so that doesn't work. Let's try minus 2 and 3. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Well, negative 2 times 2x is negative 4x, and x times 3 is 3x. 3x minus 4x is negative 1x. So that's close. So let's do plus 2 and minus 3. Well, 2 times 2x is 4x, and x times negative 3 is negative 3x. Now that's going to work. So my factors are 2x minus 3 and x plus 2. Now, this is hard because that 2 makes it really difficult. So what we're going to do is the slide method. We want factors of a times c. Remember, before it was just factors of c. And we want them to add up to b. So everything is the same except we're multiplying by a now. And then we're going to divide it by a, right? Because we multiplied it in, so we're going to divide it back out. If the factors don't divide, we're going to slide them over. So I'll show you what that looks like. So factors of AC, so factors of 6 times negative 8, which is negative 48, that add up to b, which is negative 8. So I could say 1 and 48. That one's not going to work. 2, and remember one of them's got to be negative. Negative 2 and 24, that's not going to work. I'm going to try negative 4 and 12. Well, that's going to work. Negative 4 plus 12 equals 8. Oh, so I need to switch them. So I want positive 4 and negative 12. That will give me negative 8. So I'm going to write it as x plus 4 and x minus 12. That part's the same, except we're going to divide it by a. So we're going to divide it by 6. Well, this is one of those cases where it doesn't divide that nicely. We're just going to simplify our fractions. So I can divide both of these, the top and the bottom, by 2. So I get x plus 2/3. And then over here, this one actually does divide. So I'm going to say x minus 2. So all those fractions that don't divide, I'm going to slide over to the front. So this is now going to be 3x plus 2. And this one's going to stay x minus 2. So going through the process again, we want factors of a times c that add up to b. Then we're going to divide by a. Okay? Now you can use your calculator to do these factors, and I highly recommend that. Divide 48 by 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, so you can get it. And then we want to add them up. Your calculator is going to be a huge help on this one.